Battlefield 2042 short film Exodus just dropped, and we got a lot more of the lore, a look at some fan favorite characters from BF4, and potentially a hint at Hazard Zone. Let's get into it, and remember to like and subscribe if you want more 2042 content. The short film starts off with short audio snippets that explain to us the state that the world is in. We get to hear about the global crises, tensions between US and Russia, and a little bit about how the No-Pats have come to become one of the world's largest factions. Then we immediately go to a No-Pat on a mission to retrieve a briefcase while on comms with someone named Oz. The person delivering a briefcase gets shot as our protagonist fights the unknown assailant. Oz refers to the briefcase as their ace card and mentions that it must be retrieved. As our No-Pat takes down the assailant, we get a close look at the two characters we now understand are Irish and Pac, two of the main characters from Battlefield 4. Before we go on, let's talk about the characters here. The four big characters we know from Battlefield 4 are Wrecker, Irish, Pac, and Hannah. Seeing Irish and Pac in the short film implies that Hannah was the one to make the sacrifice at the end of Battlefield 4. However, there was an alternate ending where you could give neither Hannah nor Irish the remote causing the Valkyrie, which Pac was on, to blow up. There's a chance that Pac could have escaped the explosion so we could get Hannah as a specialist still, however I don't think that's likely. Wrecker is the main protagonist of Battlefield 4 that we play as, and I have a sinking feeling that Wrecker is the mysterious Oz that has been causing trouble in 2042. That's just a theory though, and we don't really have any proof of it. In addition to that, Irish has been introduced in 2042 as a playable specialist, which means we will probably get to see him in the future Battlefield cinematics or lore. Going back to Exodus, we see Irish and Pac talking aboard the USS Raven Rock, with Pac warning him that Oz might start World War III with the information on the case. Irish also gives the little dinosaur toy to his son before we go to another specialist aboard the ship, Narvin Rao, and learn of the experimental US weapon that is due to crash in Doha in 36 hours. Doha is the location of the Hourglass map we've heard so much about, and it takes place in the desert with skyscrapers all around. You might remember it from the gameplay trailer. We learn that the US wants to recover their weapon and Russia wants to claim it as theirs. Then we see ospreys that Oz has sent to receive the case, coming as Irish realizes that he can't exactly hand over the sensitive information on it to Oz. After a firefight, we see Oz and Irish talking again, with Oz asking him to hand over the case and Irish saying that the information could start World War III, where millions of No-Pats could die in the crossfire. As Irish's child is being threatened, we see Pac emerge from the top and kill the soldier threatening him. He then gets killed, and Irish dives for the anti-air launcher and takes down the Osprey. Near the end, we see Irish saddened by the death of his friend and see the information on the case was sent out. Irish calls out for any No-Pat who will listen and tells them to get ready for a fight. That concludes the short film, and we got a lot of stuff to look forward to from it, as well as the lore behind 2042. One of the things that caught my eye is the hints that we've gotten for Hazard Zone have been very similar to what we saw in Exodus. My prediction is that, just like we saw Irish retrieve the case and deliver it, Hazard Zone's goal will be to retrieve sensitive information in its various forms from hazardous zones and upload it in order to achieve victory of some sort. Of course, this is all speculation and we don't really know anything for sure, but based on the few teases and the lore we just saw, it's a likely possibility. That's it for me though guys, thanks for watching, and remember to like and subscribe if you want more content.